everyone, and welcome back. So in today's episode, I want to show you how to make a vegetable salad, but the interesting part is going to be the dressing that I'm going to make myself for it. This dressing almost tastes like mayo in the salad, but it's a very healthy version of a very interesting sauce. So to make the salad, you're going to need some lettuce, and I like using the iceberg lettuce for this. So it's kind of like cabbage, but a softer one. Some bell pepper, any color you like, but preferably don't use green. The other colors are more sweet. Some regular cooking onion, some radishes, as well as some fresh peeled garlic. Also parsley and some dill, some tomatoes and a cucumber. That's the secret ingredient for our dressing, so the walnuts, as well as salt, pepper, avocado oil, or you can use olive oil. And the last ingredient you're gonna need is just some apple cider vinegar. That's all the ingredients you need to make this dressing. But before you make the salad, let's go to the stove top, and you need to pan fry the walnuts, and I'll show you how. So what I have here on my stove top is just a pan, and it's on medium heat getting warmed up. So once it warms up, you just place your walnuts on it, and you can break them a little bit so they toast faster. And this is half cup of walnuts. It's also about like 40 grams of walnuts if you want to just weigh them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna let them toast. They are gonna warm up. They're gonna release a little bit of oil, and they will get a little bit golden, so don't burn them. Cook them on medium heat and just come back once in a while and just toss them around. Okay everyone, so while the walnuts are being toasted on the frying pan, don't forget about them, don't burn them. We can start working on the salad. So the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to take my iceberg salad, and I'm just going to cut it sort of thin strips like this. Okay, and let's place it into a bowl. Next thing you want to do is cut your bell pepper, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try and make thin strips. So I'm just going to cut this off for now. First might even be enough. I'm going to remove some of this white part. And then you just want to go ahead and cut thin strips. So I'm actually going to just cut it in half like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut strips like this and add it to the salad bowl. You can also make cubes instead of strips for this salad, but I like this salad cut into the shape of strips for all the vegetables. Okay, and let's just go check on those walnuts. So here I'm just gonna toss them around, and I can see that they need more time. You can also try and cook them on medium-high heat, so it's a little bit faster, but make sure they don't burn. Okay everyone, the next thing I'm gonna do is cut my cooking onion, and I'm just gonna cut it like this. Pretty thin. And I'm gonna use about a quarter. So half of this onion, so it's about a quarter of a large onion. And then you can just break it apart like this with your fingers, so they're thin strips as well. Okay, the next thing, let's cut the cucumbers. So cut off the ends. And then you can just cut like this. So they're long pieces like this. And then cut strips. If you don't want this long, you can always cut it in half. Okay, now I can even smell how they're getting toasted, and you see how they're getting a little bit darker here. So I'm gonna reduce the heat a little bit and maybe cook a couple more minutes. And that's gonna be everything. So now let's work on the tomato. For the tomato, I'm just gonna cut it in half. Of course, I'm gonna cut out where the stem is. And for the tomato, you can just do slices like these. Okay, I think our walnuts are about ready now. So what you wanna do is take a blender cup This one goes with my blender, and I'm just gonna place the walnuts in here, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make the whole dressing in here. So I'm gonna show you. So the first thing you do is place your walnuts and let them cool down a little bit. Okay, everyone, these look toasted and done. So I'm just gonna place them into a blender container in which we're gonna make the dressing for the salad. So while the walnuts cool down a little bit so we can prepare the dressing, let's finish making the salad. So the last two things you have to do is just chop the dill and the parsley and cut your radishes as well. So now that the salad is ready, let's work on the dressing. So you're gonna take the container cup for your blender and you're gonna add some garlic into here. So I'm using 3 pretty medium-sized cloves of garlic. You're also gonna take the avocado oil or olive oil and we're gonna add 5 tablespoons. We're going to add some black pepper. And I like to also add a little bit more on the salad. And the same thing I do with the salt. I add some into the dressing, but I also add a little bit on the salad. And the last thing you're gonna need for this dressing is a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. So now I just cover it. And I'm gonna place it on my Ninja blender and just blend it. Okay. So that's how you do the dressing. For the next part, I'm just gonna show you how to plate a salad like this. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now guys, just take your dressing and you're gonna pour it over the salad. If you're adding about 2 more tablespoons, then add some more vinegar as well. Okay, so now you're just gonna mix this dressing. So just mix your salad. And as for the plating, you can always leave it in a large salad bowl like this. Or if you want, you can place it into a smaller bowl. So I'm just gonna use this bowl and just pile it in here. And that's the other way, how you can either do a personal presentation or just place 2 smaller bowls on your table. Okay everyone, so here is the final product. So this is our salad with a walnut dressing that, like I mentioned, tastes just like mayo basically, but it's a healthy version. So I hope you try this out and you enjoy it as much as we do. And please like this video and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching like always, and we'll see you next time. Bye!